Hey guys, what is up? It is Proper Thread, and I'm bringing you Skyrim. Yeah, the game that's consumed my life to no end. The game that has taken away any kind of social life I had. I no, I'm dead serious. I've got like 100 hours into this game. It's just so good, you know? You can't. It's like, alright, I'm gonna do this thing, and then I'm gonna do this thing. Well, I wanna go do this thing real quick, and it adds up so much. And it's funny, because I wasn't even gonna get it, and I love it. I absolutely love this game. Which is saying something for a game with absolutely no multiplayer at all. Yeah, so today I'm just gonna show you my character builds. A friend of mine was asking, so yeah. This is my mage, the dude that's into conjuration and all that good stuff. He's you know, he's a motherfucking Arch-Mage, which pretty high title, you know. Had to kill some people, had to show that I run shit properly. I mean, it's pretty cool. The storyline for it was good though. I'll give him that. Hats off. It was fairly short though, which was pretty upsetting. Yeah, but I love this character. I mean, there is a lot to do, and there's so many different spells. I mean, just sheer amount of things. That's why I wanted him, is because there's so much to do, and I wanted to see everything. You know, like I didn't want to go through the game and like. There's quite a few spells to test out, and I wanted to be able to see them all before I gave some opinions about it, you know? So in that side, they did a really good job with it. As you can see, like, going through the build, I really didn't have anything other than mage focused things, other than speech, because, you know, more money's good. Yeah. One of the most fun things to do is to cast Fury, right? And then cast Frenzy, I think it is. It's where they'd run away. And one person will go mad chasing this person, the other person is fleeing from combat. Or if you go through a dungeon or something and they're all bandits or something, you can just cast Calm a bunch. And Calm makes them not be hasty, and you can just, you know, calm everybody and walk through and do what you gotta do and leave. And they're like, oh, I want to kill you. Wait, we're friends. Go ahead, bud. You know, it's funny. I don't know. Getting to play with all the spells and stuff was really fun. The Dramera Lords are pretty badass. The Flame Atronachs are cool. The Invisible spell is awesome, you know. And if you have the N perk, you can summon 2 of them. So if you summon 2 of those and just go invisible, they seriously wreck everybody, and I don't do anything. It's fun. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this toon though. Enough of the Arch-Mage. Time to show off my super awesome paladin-esque character. This was my first character. I didn't really do too much before I made this guy. I opened it and everything, but this was the first character I really focused on, and when I did it, it was a lot of fun. I think I had the most fun with this guy over any, you know, like the mage is cool, but I'm really into that up close combat thing, so it was really cool. He's got full Daedric armor. He normally uses sword and shield, which later in the video I show you probably the coolest perk for using a shield. Yeah, he can take a lot of hits, which is cool because I can pretty much just plow through things. Like, even if I crank it up to master, I can still pretty much plow through anything. And the fact that, like, I've got all these Daedric artifacts, which is what I'm going for right now, is I want that achievement, the Oblivion Walker, I think it is. You have to collect 15 of the Daedric artifacts. And I have like 7 right now altogether. Yeah, it's cool. But as far as this character goes, he's got a lot of health and stamina. He can pretty much run forever. And his speech is all the way up. At one point I had like $80,000 on him. I have a lot of fun with him, and he's got his restoration up because the off chance that I'm out of stamina or that I am going to die, that healing ability is really helpful. And once I have my health all the way back up, and it also replenishes my stamina, I'm back to that complete badass stage, you know? So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, that ability I was talking about, I think the coolest thing is if you bash somebody while you're running, they go flying. And like, I do it to this chick, and then the guards goes flying off the bridge. Yeah, no, I mean it's a lot of fun just to screw around in this game. Like I'll find times where I'm like, well, I'll just go kill everybody in town, and I don't save it or anything, and I just, you know, reload my save. But it's a lot of fun, especially when you get to this point that like people can't take you out. You know, you just feel invincible, and it feels like really rewarding that you got so much. You know, that all the time I put into this game, it doesn't feel like I was wasting my time. That's my point. But gonna talk about the game as a whole a little bit. Yeah, I think this game would appeal to a lot of people who aren't into this kind of thing. There's just so much content and so much to do, and if you put yourself in the lore of it and you read the books, it gets really interesting. And the fact that it's a non-linear game is pretty cool. As far as voice acting goes, I think they have one of the best scores of any game. Cicero, specifically, and Pathendax or something, I can't think of his name at the top of my head. He's this wise dragon thing that you talk to later. Perthodax or what, something. His is really good too, but Cicero was really the standout voice acting for me. They did a good job with it. And the fact that the things you do affect the things people say to you, and it affects, like, you can do Imperials or Stormcloaks, and like, depending upon what you do, you get certain territories, and it's really good. I mean, it's a game that I will be putting X amount of hours into in the future as well. So it's, I don't know, I can't even describe how much I feel about this game, and Bethesda, they did such a good job. But I don't know, like, one of the coolest things is, like, if you are fighting somebody and you have a perk to decapitate their heads, I mean, that happens quite often, and it just looks so badass. And like the dragons and everything, I mean, it's when the music kicks in and you're in the zone of it all, you know, you kind of have to put yourself in the position where you're willing to give, you know, to get all the excitement back. It's good. It is extremely, extremely good, and I would recommend giving this game, you know, or getting this game for really anybody. And shield bashing's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just showing off my character builds. I mean, if you guys want to see something a little later on of like how I went about leveling certain things, because, you know, there's those little tips and tricks, and obviously, you know, there's things like IGN for that, but if that's something that you guys want to see, just let me know and I'll be sure to do it. Just give me feedback, you know? Still fairly new to this, and I want to put out content that wants to be watched. Or if you want to see me go on more massacres, really anything. Next for me, I'll probably have some Modern Warfare 3 or something up tomorrow, and definitely going to be working on a montage that is way past due. So tomorrow I'll probably say my opinions on it all of Modern Warfare 3. But this game gets a solid 10 from me. It's good, and if you haven't played it yet, I suggest you do it. And if you have, I'm sure you're playing it right now. So yeah, as far as the video goes, thanks for watching, and have a good night, guys.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.